Hello and welcome back to the Creatures Comedy Podcast. Welcome back. You never really went anywhere, did you? You're always here. So this week we have the beautiful Kieran Lawless.
Hello.
Hi, Kieran.
Hi, Evan.
Hey.
It's a pleasure to be
here.
here.
My buddy. It's my little Kieran Lawless.
Because, of course, they never go anywhere, but we also literally never go anywhere.
We're
just
here.
all of the time.
Just me and you every day.
Wrap up shows, and then we just hang out and wait for a new crowd of people to appear.
Well, no, we got to tell the people about our sauna and steam room situations.
Well, we spent a lot of time,
A lot of time, me and you sharing a steam room.
We have a very homoerotic relationship.
Do we really?
Yeah, well, we spend a lot of time, in the pool together. And and by the way,
I don't even think of that. You just made that gay.
It's very, well, no, what we look.
We're stuttering.
No, we look like
I didn't know you were attracted to me like that.
We look like an elderly gay couple because I can't swim. So what we do is we just get in the pool and walk from one end and then walk back to the other as we chat.
Are you saying men can't be friends with each other?
I am saying men should be friends with each other.
No, I think where it gets the weirdest thing is when you're laying in the pool and I have to hold you to try and help you float. I think that's
I
look like a giant
float.
baby.
I can't float. Everyone, I would like people to comment under this video if they can't float, because I sink like a fucking stone. And everyone's like, no, everyone can float. All you got to do is just distribute your weight. And when I get into a pool, I sink to the fucking bottom. If I am ever drowned, they will find my body immediately. They won't find it because I'll be at the bottom.
Yeah,
of the
you'll
ocean.
be at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, then they'll know where to look.
They won't have to put rocks in my pockets or anything like that. I will just be fucking...
Yeah, so if you ever got in trouble with the mob, you're... Hey, we're going to put cement shoes on you. You don't need to.
No, honestly.
You're just saving them time.
Put me in, and honestly, I'll go.
Good.
We're not falling for that. I'm like, no. They're like, fuck, that guy just sinks. That guy's just... Fucking, he's just a rock.
Dude, I've never noticed how much you say the word fuck.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. I need to rein that in.
Do you find you swear a lot? Is it like the Irish in you, or is it just Kieran Lawless? The Mayo Mayhem.
Yeah, I'm
the Mayhem from Mayo.
That's it. I'm just, a bad boy from Mayo. Nobody can...
I don't picture you as a bad boy at all. All right, hold on. Can you introduce what you do here at Creatures Comedy? Because look, we've got comics on the show all the time, but I think it's important that everybody gets introduced to this beautiful man if you've never met Kieran Lawless before. Because not only is Kieran Lawless a phenomenal comedian, great host, great comic, get him on all the shows you've ever seen, but he also...
books the other comics.
He books the other comics here at this club. So if you're ever confused, be like, oh my God, who do I contact to be a part of this club? This is the man.
Yeah, I am the man. I think one of the examples of that was very nice, everything you've said about me there.
Yeah.
One of the examples that I give people when I talk about my self-esteem level as a comedian is before I started booking this comedy club, I headlined a number of times this comedy club.
Yeah.
And you asked me to start booking, and the first thing basically I did was demote myself. I was like, I'm not having me headline, for God's sake. I wouldn't have the likes of me closing the show.
Also, not to take anything away from you, because I think that the difference is it's not that you don't headline here as much anymore. It's just that, like, since you've taken over...
No, the club's got way bigger and better.
Yeah. The club's grown, and not that you couldn't headline. You're just playing the club more often.
Yeah.
So it's better to have more spots than, like, the occasional headline spot.
No, it was 100%. It was... Look at that wry smile away from that. Just that wry smile away from the camera going, by the way, if you ever booked yourself a headline, I'll kill you. I will.
I'm not going to kill nobody.
He will. He brings me to swimming pools, and he knows that I sink.
I know.
You're
going to swim with the fishes.
Yeah.
You're going to sink with the fishes.
It would be very, very easy for you. All you have to do is just bring me slightly too far out into the sea.
Yeah, just somewhere with like a deep bottom.
Because I can't swim, so I'm not getting back.
Dude, I'm teaching you how to swim. You're going to get it.
Yeah, I've got a lot better.
You've gotten so much better.
And
you're going to float. I know you.
I would still die, but I've got a lot better.
Yeah, man.
I still can't breathe. Everything...
Yeah, you have to learn how to breathe underwater, but that's beyond anything. Anyway, I don't want to talk about your fitness. which is you've lost so much weight.
I feel good. You look great. You've always been just a
Thank you,
handsome
man.
handsome
Thank you.
man. I got to work for this bod. You have always just been a handsome man.
Stop it. This podcast isn't just fucking flirting with each other.
You swear too much. Don't do that.
Okay, calm down.
I'm only messing. But we do spend time in the sauna and the steam room together.
We do.
That
I wanted to ask you though, how's your head feeling from last night?
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come and do this.
You didn't want to do this today.
Like I do want to do this podcast, but I did wake up, quite early, because if I've been drinking, I tend to wake up even earlier.
Yeah.
So I did wake up and like, oh God, last night. Oh, did I do anything? Let's have a quick review in my head. No. Oh, I've got to do a podcast. Fuck. But I feel fine, and I'm thrilled to be here.
So last night, we had a going away party for one of our amazing staff members, Lyd, who is moving to Liverpool on the weekend, who might still be coming back and doing shifts for any regulars who come and will miss Lyd. But we had probably like 40, 50 people in here all drinking, free booze for everybody. It was such a blast, good party.
Great
Lyd, I told her that if she didn't come into work today, she'd never, that she wouldn't have any shifts. She last night punched a wall and has broken her hand and is now going to be working tonight with a broken hand.
Wow.
I told her, it's up to her. I'm not forcing her to work. I would renege on the threat I did of her not coming in.
Of course you'd renege on the threat. She punches walls.
I know,
she
she's
would
terrified.
rip you to shreds.
Oh.
You were there waddling in the pool with me. She's out there punching walls. She would take you down, kick your ass.
Have you ever punched a wall?
No.
Have you ever gotten into a fight?
No.
Never. You talk it down, de-escalate?
Yeah, I'm a big time de-escalator.
Yeah?
I'm a very big time de-escalator. And I do get in the middle. Like I have in my life been in the middle. But always with the kind of if this actually kicks off, I'm getting out of the middle. At 5 aside. Or
You
something
do give me like sports referee vibe.
Yeah. I think
I love
it's
you didn't even disagree with that.
No,
You're like, I'm born for the stripes.
when I was a child watching football, I would occasionally imagine that I was one of the players. Like I might just pick a player. Like if I'm watching Man United, I just pick David Beckham. And if I'm David Beckham in my head, and then I'm like Messi. And I remember a few years ago in my 30s just watching a game of football, and I just started imagining being the ref. And I was like, that's a real sign a dream is dead, isn't it?
That's attainable.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, being a professional footballer was unattainable by the time I was like 4. But still, it was just such a moment of going, look at me just pretending I'm the ref.
That is so funny.
It's so lame.
Yeah, I know. I love the idea though of like people dreaming to be obviously not the stars of the show. It's like watching like a movie and be like, I'm picturing me being that extra. I could do that. I could be on the show, but just listening to them and pretending to talk.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love a bit part. I'd love. Yeah.
Just a one-liner.
I'd love that. I just want to be. Do you know who I want to be? I'll have what she's having. That's what I want to be. Just a really good line, but just like one line. Just there you go. Done.
How's your casual background conversation without making words?
I'm quite good. I've extraed.
Yeah,
I have extraed.
What have you extraed in?
I was an extra in some film that I don't remember what it was.
Cool.
And I
Great.
can't find it.
Very informative.
But Daniel Radcliffe was in it.
Was it Harry Potter? Were you in Harry Potter?
Yeah, I was Snape.
No way.
They cut out all my lines though. And
recast you.
I was in 2012 when Ireland got to the European Championship. I was in some ads with a couple of members of the football team.
No.
Yeah. What were that for? I remember the ads. I don't even remember what they were for. Because there was a couple of them.
I didn't realize that there was like so much shooting over here. Like obviously it's the UK. There's going to be shooting over here. You're making content.
I lived in Ireland at the time. Both of those were in Ireland.
Well, like I lived in Toronto, which has a tremendous amount of filming. So I was...
It's where porn is filmed.
Montreal is where porn
Montreal
filmed.
is where all the
A lot of porn filmed in Montreal, but Toronto has like a lot of big movies. Legally Blonde was filmed there. I love how that's my litmus of oh, the biggest movies are filmed in Toronto.
Yeah.
But no, I was in an episode of Suits.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even watch Suits at the time, and I went back and rewatched it. Couldn't find myself. But I'm like, I wish I was watching this at the time, because this is a great show, and then I could have like appreciated what I was in.
Yeah, it would be. For all I know, I was in a huge film. I was a waiter in a huge film. I don't think I was, though, because I couldn't find it.
Well, I was also in Edgar Wright's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Wow.
Because anybody my age who lived in downtown Toronto was in that movie. Like, as an extra. They just cast everybody. So I made like a couple grand off it was amazing just for being an extra. It was so good. I was in the scene where Michael Cera fought the woman by when he was like being used as a puppet.
Yeah. Oh, I have to watch that. I have to rewatch that now.
Yeah.
Are you clearly there?
In the bonus features on the DVD, yeah.
Oh, in the bonus.
Yeah. You cannot see me at all in the other way. Because of the way he shoots, it's so like comic booky.
Yeah.
So even if you're a background actor, you kind of get blurred out. So I was in the booth with like Mark Webber and all the main cast. So I met Michael Cera. Mark Webber owes me $50.
What?
I met Kieran Culkin.
Why?
I met Kieran Culkin before he made it big.
Why does he owe you $50?
Because I had a pair of non-prescription glasses, and he's like, "Oh, I like those. Can I like buy them off you? I'll give you $50." And I'm like, "Actually, could you film a promo for my friend's sketch troupe, and I'll just give them to you." And he goes, "Yeah, for sure, I'll do it." So I give him the glasses. He never filmed it, and then he just ditched me.
Oh, that is uncool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get famous, and I'm coming for you, Mark Webber. Yeah. You remember me? You remember me? Had more hair back then. I'm coming for you, Mark Webber. Anyway.
He'll send Lyd, who she punches walls. She's a broken hand. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at your
that's her
camera,
dude.
I don't know why, but you looked into that one. It felt right.
Yeah, that's my camera.
This is why I didn't get any more extra work. Yeah, or you just go, listen, I've now got a comedy club. You owe me a promo.
Yeah. Oh,
you owe me
that's not a bad show.
You owe me a promo right now.
All right, Mark Webber, I need you to go Creatures Comedy Club 7 nights a week. Best comedy in Manchester.
That's legit.
Well, this is a comedy podcast, and I want to ask you comedy things. Okay. So, number one, we're kind of just asking, like, what's the weirdest place you've done comedy? Because I feel like, how long have you been doing it now?
So I'm in my second merry-go-round. So I was doing it in Ireland before I moved. Yeah. So going back 12, 15 years ago. And then I moved to the UK to do comedy and then kind of stopped.
Yeah.
I would do the odd gig, or I might have a kind of one burst of energy where I book in 3 or 4 gigs and then do them and not do anything else. So it was really just before the pandemic. I was like, I'm getting back into comedy. Yeah. Pandemic hit. Basically I was like, something. 2020 happened, and in a rare turn of events, I made a New Year's resolution, and I started to keep it. I was like, I'm going to do more comedy. I'm getting back into comedy. And I really actually did. I did more gigs in those 2 months than I had in the last 7 years. Oh, wow. Literally, because again, in the previous year, I would do 3 or 4 gigs per year. Or no, maybe 9 or 10 gigs per year. And I just hit loads of gigs, and I was like, I'm on a roll. I'm really, nothing can stop me now, kind of. God himself cannot stop me now. And in that bit in The Simpsons, where Homer and Barney are going, not even God can stop us now. And God just goes, oh no. And just I was like, yeah, God, come at me. And he was like, all right, here's a pandemic.
So what you're saying is you basically went through the same struggle as Bo Burnham.
We're the exact same.
Yeah, he was looking to come back, start gigging and touring again, and then the pandemic hit.
Yeah. And then he spent the pandemic doing this amazing creative piece of work that was
arguably one of the best creations in comedy.
It was.
And what did you do during the pandemic?
Oh, let me tell you. How many porn sites do you want me to name? Because I know loads.
So the whole question was, how long have you been doing comedy? And this is the longest answer to that question I've ever heard.
I don't even know, because it was a few years, and now it's been 5 years back. Let's say cumulatively, I've been doing it for about 10 years.
Okay, cool.
So they were in two long, divided up into two sections.
Yeah, perfect. So out of that time, because I know, like, especially when you first start, you do comedy anywhere you can. So where's the weirdest place that you've done a gig?
Oh, like, there's so many just terrible, terrible gigs. Just so many awful gigs. I think the worst gig I ever did, which I know is a different question, but
completely different question.
But it was the worst because it was so weird.
Okay.
I was in this pub that was like this long, thin pub, and there was just a step halfway through. You know, like when the bar is there, but literally the like booths are there. There's only like a few feet. So we were put halfway up the bar, and there was a mic that was in the wall. Like you had to open a box, and the wire only came out about 2 feet.
Okay.
So I was in the middle of this bar with like loads of people behind me, loads of people in front of me, and the mic wasn't working. It was packed, but nobody could hear me at all.
Yeah.
So I was literally just blocking the way, talking into a toy microphone that was stuck to the wall. And as I would do in this situation, as I think you would do, I'm like, well, nobody could even hear me. And there was two women sitting like probably about 5 feet away from me.
Sure.
Like very, very close. And they were like looking and smiling.
The only people into the show?
The only people paying attention. So I'm like, well, let's just engage with the only people listening to the show. And they're only a few feet away from me. And I go, all right, let's do this. Hi, what's your name? And she went, we can't hear you. They were just sitting there out of pity going, I was just like, that is the worst game. And what made that so terrible. I don't think I can fully encapsulate how terrible this room was.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad for comedy, and it was so odd. And it was meant to be 6 acts, 3 in the first section, 3 in the second. At the break, the promoter goes, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what this was going to be. I'm so sorry. It's the worst gig.
Who was the promoter?
What was his name again? He was Irish. This is ages ago.
Oh, okay.
I should remember. But he decided to break it at half, but like, let's not do it. And I got driven there by one of the other comedians who was meant to be on in the second half. And he spent the whole car journey home going, I wanted to go on. I think I could have turned it around. And I had to be like, you prick.
Yeah, that's everybody's ego. Anytime there's like a rough gig and you don't even get a chance, you're like, I could have won him over.
They couldn't hear me, you bollocks.
I did a similar gig with Adam Hughes up in like the northeast of Manchester. And it was like one of my first years in the UK. And it was like a rough pub like that. We were standing. There was like people sitting behind us. There's only like 4 people listening to us in the front. And it was just so horrendous. All the TVs were on, still showing sports. We're trying to do comedy. Adam like insults people to the point that we actually got chased out of the venue.
Yeah.
Which I'd never had happen. Like I felt like one of the Blues Brothers. Yeah. Like we had the car running and we left the venue, got in the running car and took off.
If you hadn't said Adam Hughes at the start of the show, I would have guessed Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
It could have been a nice pub and you would have went, well, I gigged with Adam Hughes. You got chased out of that venue.
Yeah. My favorite Adam Hughes story is we did a gig in Harrogate and he went to the bar and he's like, can I get, and puts down like a handful of change, this much of a pint? And then the bartender was like, I'll just give you a pint, man. You were on the show.
Yeah. Genius strategy.
Oh, genius.
I did a gig that he ran just after the pandemic. I actually love Adam. Adam is, and he's very nice to me.
Yeah, man.
And
he's got 2 kids and he looks 45 and he's like 24.
Yeah. Oh, and if anything, he's getting younger looking. Because when I met him, he was about 19 and he looked like a haggard 50-year-old. But I asked him, he booked me for the show. And I went, what time is the show? And he went, 7 or 8. And I went, that's not how shows
7
work.
or 8?
7 or 8.
Which one is it?
Yeah, that is just not how shows work at all. So me being a good boy, I arrive at like 10 to 7.
Yeah.
Because the show might be on. I don't know. So I was like, well, I'm not going to arrive at 6:30, but I will arrive at 7 again. And he just gets up at 7 with nobody in the room and just starts talking. And then slowly other comics would come in, the odd audience member, and he would just engage them like through the hour, just holding court. And then at 8 o'clock, he went, all right, let's start the show. I was like, what has this been? But he just like amazing free form for an hour. It was actually so funny.
That's actually not a bad idea to start a show.
Yeah, it was like, well, I don't think it was deliberate. I think it's just him being mad.
I think he's smarter and funnier
Oh,
than
no, he
people
is.
give him credit for.
He is. He's very funny.
Yeah.
He's very, very funny. I did do a gig as well where there was a TV behind me.
Yeah.
And it was just like rotating through ads. And I was really dying horribly anyway. But it was rotating across these like 3 ads. So every third ad was just this picture of this young guy and like a memorial for him. This like 18-year-old who had died in the town.
Oh my God.
That was just behind me on this huge TV every like 90 seconds.
Did you talk about it? Because that's a beautiful gift.
No, because I was dying too hard. Because eventually I did go, it's so weird having this here. And the rookie error. I was very new. Because I was like, it's so weird having this here. And I turned to the crowd and going, did you know him?
Oh, no.
And the whole crowd went, yeah, we did. This is a small town outside Dublin. They went, yeah, lovely guy. Like,
Jesus, dude.
Anyway,
That's how you turn off the TV and go, okay, let's do comedy for a
But
minute.
I wasn't in a position to turn off the TV.
Okay.
We should have told the bar to turn off the TV.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to be like, I'm not having this dead kid behind me. I'm going to turn off the telly.
Yes, do it.
Oh.
Anyway, okay, back to the comedy questions. What's the biggest gig you've done?
The biggest gig I've done was I did a gig in the Olympia Theatre in Dublin, which I think holds about 1,300.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I won a
What was the gig for?
So I won a competition, and for the festival that year, you got to support
For which festival?
like the Bulmers Dublin Comedy Festival.
Oh, cool.
So you got to support, and I was meant to support Lenny Henry, but then he said no.
He said no to you?
Well, I imagine it was his people, but I didn't find out till the day, and like my phone had like broke or something. So eventually I just get a load of messages through what's good. I was literally on the bus to the gig and I got a text message going, yeah, Lenny Henry doesn't want anyone to go on before him.
Oh,
so
God.
seemingly the people who ran the competition had asked the organizers, can we put somebody on for 10 before somebody? And they went, yeah, before Lenny Henry. And then Lenny Henry got to the venue and they were like, so the schmuck is doing 10 before you. And he went,
Yeah,
no.
this contest winner.
Yeah, he was like, no. So I ended up.
So wait, like, did you win the contest because of your comedy or like out of a raffle?
What?
Please
It
tell
would
me
have been
was a
the same. It
raffle.
would have been the same. It would have been the same. No, I won it through my comedy.
Sure. My comedy, buying the ticket.
Yeah. I heckled Lenny Henry. That's all I did.
Yeah,
I heckled Lenny Henry, and that counts. So yeah. So because of that, they get.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
I don't know who he is as a Canadian.
Oh yeah. He's a very, very big UK comic in the like 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Huge.
So is he still gigging now?
I don't know if he still gigs. But
Because if he still gigs, you should try to find a way to open for him again.
Oh, that'd be good.
Just
He'd-
to bring everything full
He
circle.
does loads of ads and stuff. I bet you'd recognize him from like,
Oh, maybe, yeah.
you know, a Holiday Inn ad or Premier Inn. He used to do loads of hotel-based ads. But because they felt bad that he had cancelled on me with like an hour to go, I ended up doing 2 other shows at the Olympia. They were like, we'll let you have 2 others.
Great.
So I ended up doing a South African comedy showcase.
Great.
Yeah.
Because you're a strong, proud South African man.
Strong, proud South African man. Yeah. I'm from Johannesburg.
Oh. Is this your South African accent?
No, my South African accent goes like this.
It goes a little something like this.
Rugby is a contact sport, and so is dancing. That's my. Rugby is a contact sport, and so
Rugby is a contact sport.
And
I do.
so-
Die Antwoord. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot.
That was very Dutch, I think.
Oh, was it?
I think yeah.
Where do you think they get their accent from?
That is true. You know something? Nailed it. You've actually
Pretty good, dude.
You've nailed the hell out of that.
All right, so you opened up. You did a spot on the South African showcase.
Yeah.
Did you host it?
No, it was always just like go out
So
there
you just
to-
did a spot. How did they explain you?
So the guy who ran the competition went out and just said, well, he was meant to I'll just go out and bring you on. I'll say this is the winner. And then we had this great competition.
So they just go out and be like, this man is dying from cancer. Please make a wish for this Kieran Lawless.
Yeah. And we broke the tombola. His number fell out. Yeah. It was the only one. We picked it up and wiped it off. Went, fine, he could do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He bought all the tickets.
Kieran McMahon, he actually went out and just did start emceeing it because he couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll just go out and say, we've won a competition. Yeah.
I've been there.
So that actually was great.
Yeah.
That it was like only about a third full, but it was great. And then I did another 10 minutes ahead of Adam Hills and Patrick Healty.
Oh, sweet.
And so that was like full. So I got to do it like a third full and then actually full.
Oh, dude, that's so good.
As it happens, a third full was way more fun. Way, just a better show, better vibe. But the other show was good as well. And I don't want to wreck because he's a very good comic. But Patrick Healty died horribly. Oh, so it was like I went on and actually did fine.
Yeah.
Adam Hills got on and really smashed it.
Yeah.
And then Patrick Healty went on and opened with a Madeleine McCann joke. And everyone went, no, this isn't what we thought you were. And we don't like it. And then did like an hour to like nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was tough. But he's a great comic. Not that he'll never see this, but I would like to
he
acknowledge.
Might see this.
I would like to acknowledge that he's a great
it,
comic.
Tag him, collab with Adam Hilty.
But what's the thing is, he hadn't. When we were talking backstage, then he hadn't registered that it had been a bad gig.
Yeah, man.
He would just went back again. Was just like, well done, everyone. Another night in the book. And I was like, oh, is this awkward? And it was just, no, he didn't give a shit. He just was fine. He was like, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, fair. Well, look, we got to wrap it up shortly, but I guess the last one is, I guess I can ask you heckle because you've not really given us a heckle story. Like I wanted to know the weirdest place you've gigged, which I guess is a shitty pub, which is, everybody's gigged in a shitty pub.
Yeah. The annoying thing is I will leave here and go like, oh, I gigged in.
Oh, there was a time I was in a bathtub and then I performed to fucking 3 cows.
Yeah. That's fucking, that will happen.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you're a man who's, like, gigged in a farm.
Oh, well, I've literally gigged in a farm.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
It's unique.
There's a wonderful gig just outside Leeds called Comedy on the Farm.
Oh, yeah,
it's gorgeous. Yeah. It's so much fun. It's such a nice gig. So I've done that.
Okay, well, how about weird as heckle?
So I would say the weirdest heckle experience I've ever had.
Ooh, it's an experience now.
Because it wasn't a heckle. Yeah. Like, it wasn't just an individual, oh, here's a very clever thing. Okay. I once did a gig where I don't even know what I said, but somebody shouted, your mama. Classic. It was like Heckle 101.
I didn't know you were doing comedy in the 90s.
It was like, that shit, Ireland has always been behind.
Okay.
We got
your mama.
And he started in Ireland in like 2006. Honestly, go to Ireland now. People are going, what's up? Like,
nice.
we're very behind.
I like that.
We're way behind.
It's pretty chill over there.
Yeah, it's great. What's up? So we're bringing, we're keeping it real. But then people found that very funny in a retro way. People found that incredibly funny. So literally every single other thing I said, a different audience member shouted your mama. And it was just like anything I did, I was like, yeah, so I'm... and some of it didn't make sense. I would go like, so I'm from Mayo. Your mama's from Mayo. Yes, she is. She literally is. But that's not important.
Oh, man,
to
when
this,
you have to battle the whole crowd.
It was genuinely the entire crowd. And I felt like they were synchronized beautifully because I never heard two people say it at the same time.
Dude,
they were
so
all just matching it up.
When you have to like whack-a-mole a crowd like that. Oh man, I don't mean to cut you off. I did a gig in Toronto where I put together a show called the Basement Comedy House Party or something, where it was a kegger in like an art gallery, and we had smoke machines, and if you bought a ticket, we gave everybody laser pointers. So then when I went up, I turned the smoke machine on, and I'm up there, and then as I'm doing my comedy, everybody used the laser pointers and pointed it at my dick. which was the most. And then I got so irate that I started yelling at the crowd to put their laser pointers away. And I started taking them away like I was a teacher. And then there was one guy who kept dicking me with his laser pointer and I couldn't find him. Oh, so even thinking about it infuriates me.
He probably still has that fucking laser.
He probably still does.
Someday he's going to come to another gig and just a dot's going to appear in your dick.
Dude, it's going to be like it's being assassinated. Okay, before we leave, I want to do one thing. Lyd just showed up for work. Lyd, can you come here?
Look.
Lyd, how are you feeling today?
Well, I think I've broken my hand.
Come sit.
I think I've broken my hand. I had a white boy crash out moment and punched a wall.
Yeah,
Can you see?
Dylan said that you were an Eminem fan, punched a wall.
Yeah. Because I was embarrassed about how drunk I was, and then I was like, everyone hates me.
And then you punched a wall. Let's see the hand. Lift it up.
Oh,
dude, that's rough.
Yeah,
it's fucked.
I don't know whether it comes across on the camera, but
I know
it
it probably won't come across on the camera, but
you can really see.
You can. Yeah.
That's twice the size of your other hand.
I can't even like put that finger to that finger.
Okay, try to close your hand.
Okay, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to. See, I think if I've broke a bone, it'll be like one of these bones here. You know, like the long bone here.
Yeah.
It hurts more when I like do this.
Okay, but you're consenting to work tonight.
I am consenting to work tonight.
Oh, this is just
I am consenting to work. I need to work.
I'm not forcing you to work.
You are not forcing me to work. I need to work.
Look at this.
Okay, you all heard it. She's consenting to work. She's not being forced.
Pretending this was fun, and it's actually for the fucking employment tribunal.
Yeah,
yes, I needed it. I needed it on film. She's consenting to work.
This,
yeah, I am.
This looks like such a coerced fucking
She's
thing.
not coerced. There's not a gun pointing at her.
It's true. I did say that I was going to go to A&E and I was like, no, I actually want to do the shift. This is my last shift. And Charlie Ashton's show is today. I can't miss that.
Exactly.
Well, it would be in the past if you're watching this now.
Well, it was today. I mean, whenever this comes out. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Can we get a round of applause at home? All you people sitting on the toilet, all you people watching. Round of applause for Kieran Lawless.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Beautiful. I've been Evan Desmarais. Please like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that shit. I think that's what we're supposed to say. I don't know. But thank you for participating and watching and supporting us. We're going to be releasing episodes every single week and trying to build a beautiful community here. Thank you.